everyone. Tag challenge today. Yes, it's been a long time, but here I'm back. We're doing the blind 6 challenge.
Okay, so for this one I've chosen, blindly chosen iridescent green blue in the Studio Pebeo DYNA paints. Lindy's Stamp Gang Starburst sprays in Bells of Ireland green. Lindy's Stamp Gang Magicals powder in Bratwurst brown. Another brown, we've got Ranger Distress Oxides in Gathered Twigs, Tim Holtz. I've got a Liquitex Professional ink in yellow oxide, and I don't think I've ever used this, is Dark Olive Rust Effect Paste by Prima.
Right, so now that we've blindly chosen those 6 products, we can also use black and white, whether that be in inks or paint. We can also use stencils, stamps, texture paste, things like that don't have an actual colour. So having chosen those 6 products, let's get to it. So I started off with some stamping, just with some jet black archival ink, and then this piece of foam was from my Tim Holtz rectangular blending tool, and I didn't have any round ones left, so I just cut one out. Distress oxide ink now, sprayed with water. I did that a couple of times. I tend to use the paint first on my pages when I'm doing the blind 6 challenge, but here decided with the distress oxides. That's a lot better. Now coming in with the paint. It's got a beautiful shimmer to it, the Pebeo range. The DYNA range that has the 2 colours in them. Right, now taking some heavy gesso, because again I can use that. It's white, and I sprayed some of the starburst spray in there to colour it. And now I'm just going to sponge it over a colour box stencil, tropical. And it wasn't as dark as I'd like it, so I darken it later on. And remembering the tags are to give you something to work with when you're working on a new journal page. You can flick through your tags, see what background you like, and use one of the tags as reference. So I just mixed that yellow ink in with that green and the gesso because I didn't know where or how I was going to use that ink on the tag. And you can do that. At least I've used it. You can use it and cover it up, mix it with another product that you've chosen. It's all good. So I then just sprayed over the top of those stenciled areas with the green, and I like the colour that it is now. It was too pale before. And you can still see the brown oxides underneath. Now I wanted some texture. I wanted to use up the rest of the gesso, the coloured gesso, so I just painted it on a very textured stamp. Doesn't matter what stamp you use, as long as you've got some texture, some raised areas, something that your product that goes over the top of it can run around and vary the colour of it, which is what the magicals do later on. So now I'm using the Rust Effect paste. I'm going to sponge it over the organic matter stencil. I don't know what this tool is. It's obviously a sponging tool, but I don't know what the name of it is. It really helped because I love the texture that it gave. Now we're up to the magicals. So I've just patted that onto the page, the tag where I wanted it, sprayed it with some water, and you can see in the crevices of that stamped textured area on the left there, the difference of colours or shading. So that's it. Simple, effective. Now wait for the journal page based on this tag. Thanks guys. Bye.